So you want to get better at playing defense and learning the skating patterns so that you can shut down players without thousands and thousands of hours of practice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break down what NHLers do, the best NHLers at defense, what they do, so that you can understand their pattern and what mechanics they do in what order so that they can shut down players. And it actually saves you a bunch of time because you don't need to become an amazing skater to do this. You just need to know the right patterns at the right times. So the mechanics that we see is imagining here, I'm on the offensive blue line, my forwards turn the puck over. The most typical pattern that you see, and if you get really good at it, you actually don't need to get good at much else, is toes to the boards, cross over, corkscrew, and then a pivot forward, and then a shuffle, and then usually it's like a stick like this. I'll show you lots of different examples, which is always coming to the middle, coming down the dot, and then when they go wide, you're using a shuffle. So those are all the mechanics. So the first one, you only do a crossover once. That's the idea, is that you do it like once or twice to the middle. This sets you up in the middle. Now, if you're in the middle, you're forcing the forward to go wide. That's the main thing. Once they start going wide and you're doing the corkscrew, you can adjust your angle to come down the dots. And ideally, you come down the dots just in a corkscrew the whole way. When they go wide, all you're doing is you're opening your hip and then you're shuffling like this, okay? And then you're doing that from here to this dot, and then from this dot to this post. So those are the kind of only mechanics you really need that are going to cover 80% of your bases. Of course, there's going to be really good forwards that are going to be able to do other things for you or on you, but these are the main things. Crossover, corkscrew backwards, shuffle, and following that pattern of coming to the middle, coming down the dots, coming all the way from the dots to here, and then from here to this post. If you do that, you're going to shut down so many players just with that pattern. Now, in a next video, I'm going to go over some of the more advanced mechanics that you can use to be able to do this pattern really tightly so that you can really have a tight gap against forwards. But that's for another video. This is just the base pattern. You do this base pattern, I promise you're going to be a lot more frustrating to play against. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the advanced mechanics video for backwards skating and to play hockey like an elite NHL defenseman. Thanks for watching.